Okay, I'm back. So I said the breakfast would be oatmeal and 4 egg whites. Now the oatmeal will be just 1/4 cup. So when it's cooked up, it equals like, a half a cup. It really cooks up, and so it's equal like a half a cup or something like that, or whatever it is. But you cook it's 1/4 cup dry, that you measure out, and then that's what you cook. Now this is my meal plan. Don't go off of my meal plan. Please don't go off of my meal plan. Okay. Then of course, and I will have water with that, and then ground flaxseed mixed into that. Then for a snack, I would either have a protein drink, or I will have my Greek yogurt with or without the blueberries. It just depends on if I want the blueberries for the day. Most days, I don't want the blueberries. Then for lunch, it would be either the chicken or the fish, and it would be a small to medium, but he said I can have a medium sweet potato that's baked in the oven, plain. For me, it's plain, nothing else on it, because for me, I think it gets really sweet once it's baked in the oven. It gets really sweet. Or or if I had made my meals up like I'm supposed to for the week, then it's steamed with my vegetables. And then, so it would be the chicken or fish, the medium-sized sweet potato, and then unlimited amount of green vegetables, of my vegetables. And then for my other snack, it would be either a protein drink or the yogurt, or whichever one that I haven't done. If I haven't done the yogurt, then I'll do the protein drink. If I haven't done the protein drink, then, vice versa. And then for dinner, absolutely no carbs. No carbs whatsoever. It's your meats and your veggies only. And as I said before in the last video, it's always the same portions. Unlimited veggies. If I'm having chicken, it's 4 ounces. If I'm having fish, it is 6 ounces. And you have to understand, this is a weight loss meal plan. So yes, it may seem like it's a little, but to me, you're eating like 5 times a day, 5 to 6 times a day. So it's not a little bit. And I would tell you, depending on what time I get up in the morning, and most mornings I try to be up by 6 o'clock because I have to do lunches and stuff for my children for school. So I'll be up by 6 o'clock, so I try to have my meal, my breakfast. But if, I procrastinate, I don't have that breakfast, this is my breakfast. And some days it's called working out on a empty stomach, because this is still considered just a liquid. Though it has nutrients and the protein and all that stuff in there, it's still considered sort of a empty stomach, which is fine. Now, when I go to work out at the gym, his plan for me was to do cardio 2 hours a day. So that means 1 hour in a day doing cardio, either walking outside or on the treadmill, and then one in cardio in the evening, working out on the treadmill, doing whatever. See, but for me, it's like I was already running. He doesn't advocate running. He just, that's just he don't advocate running. But if you're already a runner, he says keep doing what you was already doing. Your goal on that treadmill is to get up to working out to an hour a day, you working up to an incline of 10. 15%. So when the treadmill goes up and down like that, you're working on being able to have it on that incline at 10 for an hour consistently all the time. And then you're working on a speed. I think you're working to get up to 6 or something like that. See, as you can tell, I'm already past all of that. I run on the treadmill. My incline is up. I have it up to 15. My mileage is, how fast I run or walk is definitely higher, and all of that stuff like that. So that was just for me, for my plan. Okay, and so like I said, with me lifting weights and different things like that, I be hungry. And so I make sure that I actually eat all of my meals. I do. I eat all of my meals. And sometimes I feel like all I do is eat, but you have to understand, people have it totally backwards, where they think, oh, if I eat less, oh, that causes me to lose weight. No, that actually causes you to, unless you're going into anorexia or bulimia or something like that. You know, it's not the truth. The truth is when you're trying to lose weight the healthy way, you want to eat. And by eating, this allows your body to realize, oh, I don't have to go into starvation mode. So it's not going to hold on to the food. It's going to release all the toxins and the fat and different things that's in your body and say, okay, well, I know that I'm going to be eating again, and I know that I don't have to hold on to this food because I don't know the next time when I'm going to get something, get something in my body. That is truly how it works. So I just really wish that there was more people who was out there really advocating the truth. And that's what I love about Art. He tells you point blank, do not be fooled about what you see these, what you think these athletes and stuff are doing. And you have to understand that the truth is they actually eat. They eat. They really do 5-6 times a day. And that's what I do, 5 to 6 times a day. And I'm not trying to be like no one else. I'm not trying to let my body fall into a look that anybody else has, because all of our bodies are very, 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 very different. And so however my body falls and flow, that's how my body is going to fall and flow. And I'm thankful for every curve that I have had in the past. And I'm thankful, and I know I keep doing this, boom, but I'm thankful for every muscle that I'm getting. Also, so we have to learn to and just really embrace our bodies for what they are. But I really wanted to share with you what a basic meal plan would look like if you go to Art. It depends on what kind of plan that you want, because he does weight loss meals plan. He does meal plans for people who are in the fitness arena, meaning bodybuilding, fitness models, figure models, things like that. He does it for everybody, everyday people like me, and then those who are really into stage presence and things. So I know one more thing I wanted to share with you guys. Get a food scale. Get a food scale. I paid like $10, $9, $10 for a food scale. And because, for me, I was just, I would prep my food, and then I would just, eyeball how much was 6 ounces or how much was 4 ounces. And I was absolutely under eating on my meats. But once I got the food scale, then I was able to put it on there and make sure that I was getting the exact amounts. Okay, another thing that we do in the fitness world, which I don't consider myself in the fitness world per se as being on stage and anything like that, but we prep. And what I mean by that saying that goes back to say, okay, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Sundays for most athletes is prep day. Meaning, I take all of my fish, all of my chicken, all of my quinoa, all of my vegetables, all of that stuff, and I cook it all up for the whole week on Sunday. And then that food is measured out accordingly. And when it's time to eat, I go and I get that food, and it's already ready, and all I have to do is just warm it up. Now, I will say there are times where I don't necessarily cook up my meats, but most the other stuff is cooked up. My meats is like, or I will undercook them, since I know that I'm going to be putting them in the microwave. I undercook them a little bit just to make sure that they're not overcooked when I go to eat it, because y'all know how fish and chicken and stuff can be when it's overcooked. So don't be looking at me like that saying, ooh, you undercooking. No, yeah, I do undercook, because of the simple fact that I want to make sure that my food is still good. It's already enough that I'm prepping a week in advance to have to eat the same old stuff over and over. I know that's what some of y'all are going to be saying when it comes down to it. You eat the same thing, yes. And I'll be back in the next video.